Hey, what's going on? Joshua Elder here. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, I want to show you exactly on paper, on my virtual whiteboard, so to speak, how you should be doing affiliate marketing in 2020. Affiliate marketing has completely changed. It's not just about building an email list. It's not just about being on one platform. As you know, our attention is diverted in many different directions nowadays. 1 minute we're on YouTube, the next minute we're on Facebook, then we're in Messenger, then we're on TikTok. So as marketers, how do we sort of have this omnipresence where we can be everywhere at once, but still not overcomplicate, not overanalyze, and really just focus on one thing and use that one thing to be everywhere at once? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump to my computer. I'm gonna show you the flow of how this works step by step. So let's go ahead and jump in. But before we do, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video. Go ahead and tick that bell icon if you want to be notified of all future videos that I upload when I upload them. It's crucial that you do that because on this channel, we really teach you how to create a business and build a life full of freedom, passion, and fulfillment, and leverage business models such as the affiliate marketing business model. So let's go ahead. Without further ado, let's jump into the office over here and let's go through this. Okay, so before I show you this process for 2020 and beyond, I'm going to show you that undoubtedly this process actually works, right? There's a lot of theory out there on the internet. There's a lot of people claiming that their methods work, but they don't back it up with real numbers. And so that's what I want to do real quickly before we dive in deep here. As you can see that I'm logged into one of my merchant accounts and my net volume of sales over the past year. And by the way, this is 99% profit because I do mostly free advertising strategies. Just in this one account amongst others that I have, nearly $500,000, $405,000. And this is all by leveraging the same exact process I'm about to show you. So if I go ahead and refresh this here, just so you guys can see, this isn't screenshotted, this is live and everything. You can see this year from January 1st, 2019 to December, nearly $500,000. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's dive into the process. And first, I'm going to show you the old way of marketing. This is how people used to market. They used to generate traffic, from like Facebook, YouTube, Google. It could be a solo ad. It could be Instagram. It could be TikTok. And typically what most people do, and they still do this today, but after you watch this video, you're going to change what you're doing to the new way because it just flat out works. And people are just desensitized to this whole entire process. Most people would send the traffic to an opt-in page where somebody would enter a name and email address, and they would be added to an email autoresponder series. Now, an autoresponder logs names and email addresses on your behalf. So then you can follow up with your prospects. Because typically on the other side of your opt-in page, you're going to have what's called a bridge page or even a sales page. Sometimes you don't even have this bridge page in the middle, and people will send people straight to the sales page or the prospect straight to the sales page. And while this used to work in the early 2000s and even, 2015, 16, 17, and 2018, people were kind of starting to catch on to this process and it didn't work as well. And so what most people would do with this process is they understood that most people wouldn't just buy on the first go, the first time that they saw you or consumed your content. And that's why you had an email follow-up series right here where you could follow up with your prospects, by sending out email broadcasts and follow-ups to their email list. Well, here's a problem now. And you probably can attest to this. I've got over 24,000, I don't know if you can see that, 24,000 unread emails. These are emails of people that are competing for my attention. So as a marketer, you have to think that there's not just you trying to reach that consumer and get their attention, but many other people. So how do you eliminate most of that competition? Well, you do the new way of marketing, which is content marketing on social media. Now more than ever, people are hanging out on YouTube. You're obviously on YouTube right here, most likely, if you're watching this video. They're hanging out on Facebook. They're hanging out on Instagram or TikTok. And that is where you should be building the new email list. That is where you should be building the new audience. you should still be, monetizing and making money through email. You should still be capturing the email addresses in a strategic way because email still can work to a certain point. And so you have to realize that people's attention is fragmented. So I'm not saying that email's dead in this video. I'm saying that there's just other traffic strategies and monetization strategies that overtake email. Because again, people's attention are fragmented. They're looking at their email 1 minute, then they're on Facebook the next minute, then they're on YouTube the minute after that, then they're on TikTok the minute after that, then they're on Instagram, then they might be on, Marco Polo, they might be on all these different other apps, right? And so you want to have this omnipresence to where you can create one piece of content that can be on multiple platforms. So what I like to do is I like to create content on YouTube and then cut that content down, put that content on Facebook, right? So this video, typically I could cut this video down and take just all the strong points of this video. And I could probably drill this video down to 4 or 5 minutes and then put that on Facebook because the attention span on Facebook is different than on YouTube. And then drill it down even deeper and put it on Instagram and TikTok. You see what I'm saying? And so what you want to be doing is you want to be creating content and be doing it consistently. That is the future of marketing. So you could see right here, I've got 4 pieces of content that would be representative of 4 pieces of content on YouTube. So after I would upload 4 pieces of content, then I would have what's called a soft sales message, which would be like a smaller, shorter video that's just pretty much a straight call to action where I give features and benefits of a product, then tell people to check out my product in the description of my videos. And then I would repeat that. So it's really cool in a sense where we can put out a lot of value and still help people while selling our products. I call this camouflaging your offer. So you can see that this soft sales message is pretty apparent that it's a sales message, but what you can do in each of these pieces of content right here is you can actually have a, kind of a pre-sell message within your content that really just takes up 2% of your content. So essentially, this video is a perfect example. I'm giving you a lot of content, right? In the first of the video, I told you what this video was about. I told you to subscribe. And then I'm in the content piece right now. And at the end, I'll say, hey, if you got value from this video and you want to dive in deeper and you want to copy my whole entire system where I will actually take care of this for you, check out the links in the description below. And that would be what's called a soft sales message at the end of my content. So what you could do is you can have a standalone piece of content that's just a straight, soft sales message. Hey, here's what I have. Here's how it can help you. Here's what it looks like. Here's the inside of the product, the membership area, whatever it is that you're selling. If you want to check it out, click the link below. But you don't want to be doing that until you've built up an audience. But again, in each of these pieces of content, we can give it 98% value and soft sell about 2%, having a call to action saying, hey, if you want to learn more, click the link below. And then you could just rinse and repeat that. So we got 4 pieces of content, soft sales message. 3 pieces of content, soft sales message. It could be 20 pieces of content, soft sales message. The idea is to build an audience, build a bond with that audience, show them that you can help them by actually helping them, and then having calls to actions in all your content, telling people what to do next. And then you can actually send them back to this funnel on the back end, not the front end right here. But what you would do is, in this case on YouTube, you would have all your content, and then through your content, you can send them to this funnel right here. But most people are focusing so linear on their business, like one piece of content, one opt-in page, bridge page, sales page. Now, this can stay the same, but this needs to be different, right? So in this case right here, you would have all your little pieces of content that represent YouTube right here, right? And then each of these pieces of content would give people a chance to go back to this process right here. So the thing that really changes on the front end is the content piece and building an audience on each of these native platforms, right? So I've got up to this point, I think 59,000 or so subscribers on YouTube. You would follow the same process on Facebook. You would follow the same process on Instagram. But again, I like starting with YouTube, creating a long form piece of content, making it a lot easier to just cut down that content and put it natively on Facebook and all these other platforms. So once you do that now, guess what you've got? You've got a list. And now you can build a retargeting list based off of people that have viewed your videos and subscribed to your channel. And a retargeting list is essentially people that have already consumed your content, that like your content, that you can remarket to, that you could put marketing messages in front of. And so what I like to do is build a retargeting list of subscribers and recent viewers with my organic content, and then run in-stream Google AdWords YouTube ads, which are the ads that show before a video actually plays, and then run them through this type of funnel right here. And it works like gangbusters, as you could see from the proof that we've got right here. So content is king in 2020. The more content that you put up, the more money you're going to make. As I can't remember exactly who said it, but he said, your income is proportional to the amount of value you give to the marketplace. So if you give more value and you make more offers, you're going to make more sales. So I hope you got value from this video. If you did, let me know by commenting below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, because we're uploading videos very frequently, teaching you how to build a business and create a life full of freedom, passion, and fulfillment. And if you want to dive deeper into this stuff, you want to duplicate my whole entire system without having to deal with the complexities of creating the content and building the retargeting list, because as somebody that's new, that could be quite complex. If you're more advanced, you can take this and run with it. But if you're newer, click the link below in the description. Heck, if you're more of a veteran, but you still want to duplicate my system, we got a lot of people that do that too. So click the link below in the description. We'll see you in the next video, and take care.